Now, when you're looking at members and you're kind of deciding, all right, if someone wants to be a member here, this is kind of the things that we find important if you're going to be a member here. What are those specific, like, what do you look for when it comes to a member here? And
That's a great
putting them
question because it's a fine line of confidence versus arrogance. In the just a few people that we have not followed up because it wasn't the right vibe to extend a invitation to join, was they did most of the talking. I don't know whether it was anxiety or pressure, and they were just kind of rambling on. People do that. But I think the first thing that sticks out when you meet someone is if they can carry on a conversation and allow, I say it to my son, I say it to anyone that will listen, we've got two ears and one mouth, so you should try to proportionally listen more than you talk.
Yes.
It's real difficult when you're asking questions and I've got to elaborate. I'm sure you don't want just yes or no answers, but
no,
it's when
please.
we're talking to someone, if there's a balance and you feel it, you go with your gut instinct, and there's several of us that will meet someone. So someone obviously thinks highly of someone in order to bring them here. And they introduce and we talk to people, and you can tell within half hour, an hour, and most of our social events last several hours. And there are examples of certain individuals that just, and it's unfortunate, but it is true. You have a few drinks and you become that very loud individual. That's not the environment we want to create here. We don't want someone dominating a conversation or dominating, just being loud in this place. It's not, it's about 2,000 square feet. So it's not huge, but we don't want one person sticking out. There are a lot of alpha dogs around here. Obviously a lot of successful business owners, but they're the right amount of balance of knowing to listen as well as to talk. So I think that's the primary thing that we're looking for.